Hi everyone, I'm here with Isamaya today. She's an incredible makeup artist and I'm very excited that she's in our LA spa today. And
thank you for having me.
She's going to tell us a little bit about how to prep your skin before applying makeup, right?
Totally.
Which I find is so important. I could never just apply makeup without having like a cream on my face.
I think that's probably the not biggest misconception, but it's definitely the most important step. You know, having a really amazing base, a really perfect face, well scrubbed, well moisturized. And so I've kind of just made a little selection of kind of the process that I'd go through, all the steps up to foundation basically.
Okay, perfect. So why don't we walk through that process?
The best thing to do is kind of start fresh.
Yes.
So, you know, I'll always begin by assessing the skin and deciding whether I need to go in for
a clean face.
A clean face, totally. So I'll use something like the facial scrub if I feel like I need to. Lips are really important. Lips are always
scrubbing the lips, right? I love to use the scrub on the lips.
100%. So just a little cotton pad, give it a scrub. Round the sides of the nose is also very important.
Yeah, makes sense.
Especially if you have oily skin. And then I'd either use a cleanser before or after. I don't really mind. And then I would use a toner just to kind of prep the skin and refresh it before I then start moisturizing.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah. And then of course you can choose whether you use a very rich moisturizer or you can. I sometimes use multiple moisturizers.
And it depends on the skin type, probably.
Totally.
Right? Yeah.
Especially if you have combination skin and you want to get the really rich cream, you know, on the dry areas, but then you don't want to overload the oily areas. So, and I know you have different types. So
and also, but it's interesting that you say that. Like, I will kind of use products according to the different zones of my face.
Totally.
So like, on my forehead, I might use a different product than on my chin, for example.
Slap on the rich stuff on your forehead and then be a bit more sparing around the nose. I often put lip balm under my eyes at night time just because it's almost like locks in the moisture.
Yeah, smart.
So that's my little hack.
Because also at night, our skin takes on those ingredients really intensely and needs them. So
sort of seals that.
I'll try that tonight. That's a good trick.
Totally.
Love
and then kind of finally, I would probably just rehydrate the skin with a little bit of moisture at the very end, so a bit of like a hydrating spray, a mist. And also, I mean, I use a spray a lot when I'm actually, you know, if you've got makeup on all day, and you want to refresh it, the best thing you can do is use just a hydrating mist and then just kind of buff it in with a little sponge. That's my tip for, you know.
Nice. Good tip. I like doing that though. Like when I after I apply my makeup and I feel like it looks a little bit matte, I'll spray this on top, or I'll put the glow drops on top. But to just make it a less makeup-y look and more like natural,
glowy,
like,
dewy skin. Exactly. Glow drops, I'd mix it into my foundations, but I also just like to use them as a little bit of a highlighter, really soft highlighter.
Same. Love that.
Look how watery that is. How nice.
So nice.
So I'll just like pat them really like this into the cheekbone and into the brow area, and that looks lovely. And it's almost like it just feels so like watery and gentle, and then a little bit down the nose, and then
I love when people pat things onto me.
I know, no wiping, just a gentle pat.
Do you use the clarifying spot treatment as well, the tinted one?
So I've just been introduced to that. So you have to tell me about that.
Yeah. I mean, I like to use this like during the day when I really don't want to wear makeup, but I do have like certain spots that I want to cover up. I'll always use this, and it's amazing because not only does it like cover it, but it also heals it at the same time.
I mean, that's my greatest fear with like blemishes. You don't want to cover them and then have this like
and make
product.
Them worse,
right?
Totally. Exactly. So this is
So that's the new one I have to.
You have to add that.
Incorporate. I mean, glow drops and face cream, I do often, they're the two things I think I probably mix the most with makeup products. You know, and if you want a kind of, if you're working with a kit and you only have a heavier foundation, then the best thing you can do is just kind of blend a little bit of moisturizer into it, and that will just sheer it out.
Good to know.
So that's.
And you have amazing skin, by the way. You're not wearing anything right now, are you?
Do you know what? You
look like you're not wearing any makeup.
I'm actually not wearing any makeup.
You look
a little bit of concealer.
I love that.
Thank you.
No, you look great.
Thank you so much.